Madden fans out there. It's your boy Papa Diamond back at you once again with another G-Spot video. And yeah, like I said, dudes at Elden Ring kind of fucking up my schedule and shit. And other games too. Nah, I can't just blame Elden Ring for shit. But other games too. But yeah, I have to blame that because I fucked up on 2 sports videos, and for that I am real sorry about that. I didn't mean to fuck up on them sports games. But I'm back on my shit tonight, and so let's sit back and enjoy some Madden. I don't know if this the good Madden or not. Shit. Lately, I'll get into that in a little bit, okay? So, as always, if you support my content and you enjoy my content, subscribe and stay notified of all my upcoming hits throughout 2022 as soon as you hit that little bell on whatever device you're looking at this live stream on, and you stay up to date with all my videos as soon as they go live, and we can be friends. So let's get this started. And as always, I'm Papa Diamond. This the J Spot where here I don't just beat the games, I just don't complete them. The fuck? Oh, and this is Madden 17. Damn it, I forgot to cut off the fucking music. I don't know why. And it's how is the EA server still fucking down, man? Like, what the fuck? Come on, man. Shit. Let me just cut this off. Hold on. Let me just cut this off. Let me just cut this off. There we go. Done. Music off. Shit. Okay. The last time I checked this damn game out, the fucking shit, I thought it was just down like to be fixed or something, but damn, it still ain't fucking fixed. I guess because it ain't. I guess because of the other Maddens that came out, Madden 22 and shit. They're like, fuck this. We ain't wasting no damn time on these other Maddens if no one's playing them. So fuck it. Let's just shut off the servers and just move on. And I guess that's what they did. So let's see. What should I get into? You know what? I'll just get into a game. Wait, matter of fact, let me see. Franchise. Wait, Ultimate Team. No, I just actually just wanted to play a game. What's up? Maybe I think franchise is the shit. Let me see. Alright, let's go. No, I'm gonna start a new franchise. Use active roster. Recommended. Use free roster. Use active roster. Okay. Wait, what? Wait, so basically I can't play the game? What the fuck? Let me see something. Hold up. Damn. Shit. In that case, fuck it, I'll just play a fucking game. Wait, let me see something right quick. Draft champions complete. Draft the team and complete. Fuck, man, this shit is whack. Fuck, I can't play franchise or nothing, man. Fuck it. Guess I'll play as the lame ass Giants. Kind of wanted to pick another team. Oh, here we go. I wanted to pick another team. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pick me a little bit of a wussy team. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna fuck with the Cleveland Browns. Even though me and the Giants ain't like cool like that no more like we used to. I used to love the Giants, man. Like fucking Tiki Barber and shit. I think Lawrence Taylor. I think he was only playing with the Giants. I forgot. I haven't. Honestly, I haven't played. I haven't even played a sports game since Sega Genesis. Like Matt, I think what Madden '03. I think. Let me see something. Hold on a second. Let me take a quick little search right quick in the good old Google. All right. Let me see. Madden games. Sega Genesis. Here we go. Okay, the last games I ever played for Madden games I ever played was Madden 93, I think Madden 92. And then again with Madden 95, I think. Like it's been a long time since I played a Madden game. Shit. Matter of fact, I think back then when it was other football games out here like 2K football and shit. Let me see something. 2K football. See, I used to play this shit back in the day too for Sega Saturn. Those are the only few sports games I ever played in my lifetime. After that, I stopped playing sports games. I don't even really watch sports like that like I used to. Only time I watch sports is when either the Super Bowl for football or the World Series for baseball. That's the and the finals for basketball. That's the only time, and uh, not the like the preseason, not the preseason, like in going into like after the preseason and shit is all over. After the preseason is over with. Playoffs. That's my fault. I'm trying to think of it. See, that's how much I haven't watched sports games. I forgot what it was. It's playoffs. I used to watch the playoffs and basketball, and then the finals as well. That's how much that's sometimes like, and especially if it's my team, like the Knicks. Well, it used to be my team, but man, the fucking Knicks, man, fucking Knicks has just been, ugh, it's just been stinking. Like, damn. I mean, even though they try to get it, I give them props for trying. I give them props for trying. They get close to like every time they get a win, they always either sometimes fuck up on the second win or the third. Like if they win like two times, they always fuck up on that third win. And then when it's in the playoffs, they always fuck up in the playoffs. Like that ass always fuck up in the playoffs. Like that's some of the reasons why I don't watch basketball anymore. Because basically I lost faith in my team. Like that's how I feel. Even with football, Like ever since the Giants won that last Super Bowl back in the day, and I was still to this day hyped about that shit. But when they won that shit, they was on top of the world. But then after that, it's like they another team that's just been sucking like crazy. I mean, like I said, I don't want to shit on sports teams like that. I know they trying, and especially now with COVID times and shit, and it's harder now to get in the game. You gotta make sure you're vaccinated. And then another thing, most of these fucking players is just ignorant to not do the actual research and not fall into no misinformation bullshit.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Both quarterbacks have reliable tight ends they know they'll be able to count on to make plays. It's the Browns going up against the Giants. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Giants. Hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we saw Larry focus on the tight end matchup in his open. You think it's one to watch, don't you?
Definitely one to watch because these guys can create such big plays by all the different things they can do. Line up out wide, in the slot, line up in a normal tight end
And I used to be good at sports games.
Is it a linebacker, a defensive
I used to sometimes beat my bro in basketball sometimes. But now, it's just, ugh.
Josh Brown's got us teed up and ready to roll. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Set to return, here's Raheem Mostert. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by their enigmatic quarterback, the Heisman winner from Baylor. It's Robert Griffin III.
I think sometimes when you've had some rocky days as a starting quarterback in the NFL, people start to focus in on what you can't do or what they perceive you can't do. For Robert Griffin III, I say you remember what he can do and utilize those skills and strengths. I think you've got a legit starting quarterback in the NFL again.
They come out.
See, I didn't even care what kind of plays I picked. Usually,
on first down, Griffin. Complete here to Gary Barnidge.
Fuck.
And they're able to get this one.
And I know my other mans could have covered the spread better. Oh fuck.
Holding offense.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. To throw is RG3. And this is Gabriel on the catch.
No, you don't. Well, fuck think you going, bro? Fuck you think you going? You going, bro? You ain't going nowhere, bro.
Okay, Charles, who are you picking to highlight here as we show the starters for the Cleveland Browns?
I like how you said highlight because I'm going to go with Isaiah Crowell, the running back, because if you go back to his high school days, he was in the spotlight. Actually announced he's going to the University of Georgia holding up a bulldog puppy. Didn't work out there. Went to Alabama State and had a nice career. Undrafted, unheralded, but had a really nice year in 2015, so he's trying to bring the spotlight back.
It's caught. It's Barnidge over the
No, you don't.
It'll be a
Stop it.
15 as that'll lead to third down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids
Stop it.
No gain on the play there.
Stop
nice
it.
job
Stop
defensively.
it.
And it likely
Stop it, bro. Stop it.
On fourth.
No. They're like, no.
Defensive end getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Harris now to return. Oh, he shifts past him. A good kick, 49 yards. Just 3 on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led by the veteran quarterback.
My bro, Eli. He never lets me down. Eli.
The former Giants GM had on Eli Manning coming out of Mississippi. He simply said he has it. And we always talk about the it factor, which means they're going to play large in big moments, in key situations, and Eli Manning has always had that.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning.
No!
A great read, and it's picked off. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Damn, man, come on. Where was he on that?
Some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And the Browns offense back out there ready to take over. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them.
Y'all not going to get this. Y'all not going to get no touchdown in this bitch. Fuck out of here. You're not going to get no touchdown.
Carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. On 2nd down, Griffin. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Quickly the starting 11 now for the New York defense.
Janoris Jenkins combines excellent coverage ability with supreme confidence in himself. He thinks that no one is going to catch a pass in his area. Calls himself Clamp City.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. They'll try to run for it with Crowell.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You ain't getting it, bro. You ain't getting it, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. You ain't getting that shit. You ain't getting that shit. Fuck out of here. You ain't getting that shit. See, this is the reason why I don't play fucking sports games. I get too hyped. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They about to go for that shit. They about to get that touchdown. They about to get that touchdown.
And Coons connects on this one. It's good. But there is a penalty marker down. They might be forced to try this one again.
Personal foul. Roughing a kicker. Defense.
Wait, what? How?
So the flag is for roughing the kicker, a big 15-yard penalty.
And I'm not sure that was the time to go all out after the
barely
kicker.
touched him. I didn't even get to the spot. Get the fuck out of here. I barely touched this bitch ass.
And here we go on 1st and goal. After the penalty, it's Crowell.
No.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I
keep
get a
this
little
contained.
bolder now.
Gotta keep this shit contained, man.
Put the pressure on them.
That. try to push him back a little bit.
On second down, here's Griffin.
Yeah! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Yeah! Push that shit back. Push it back. Push that shit back. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Yeah, because he knew he was about to get tackled, son. He was about to get... Oh, he got tackled anyway, but he would have got tackled earlier. Look at that shit. He was about to be picked off, son. He was like, nah. They got Clue. Like, nah, fuck it. We got him now. We got this brother now, son.
From the 15 now after the sack. It's 3rd and goal. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. 3rd and long. It's Griffin. And
no!
Touchdown. Taylor Gabriel.
I was there trying to get to... Wait. Whoa. You seen that shit? Did you see that shit?
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Of course.
It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Eat a dick. Fuck you. Fuck you. Let me just take a little brief breather. Let me just take a little take a little quick smoke. How's everyone doing this week? How's everyone been doing this week? Has everyone been staying safe? Taking care of your loved ones? Doing whatever you gotta do to get you through the day. Just like I said, as long as y'all staying safe out there, okay? I'm sorry I don't have anything else important to talk about in tonight's video. How's everyone still enjoying Elden Ring? I hope everyone is enjoying it. I can't get enough of it, like for real. Like I was supposed to do something earlier. I still did it though, but it kind of I had to be almost literally teared away from it because that game is very addictive. And unfortunately, due to I haven't been that much fanfare from my videos for Elden Ring and shit. So, effective last night, I guess. I'm not gonna really do no more Elden Ring videos for a while. Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the game, and I always wanted to record my travels and shit, but I don't think no one really enjoys watching them like that. And I put out some real good videos too, separate videos away, like the bosses that I've beaten so far on my journeys in Elden Ring, and it's a shame like no one watched and shit. Like I put a lot of love and soul. I put a lot of heart and soul into making these videos, man. Like that ass. But it is what it is with YouTube. Fuck it. Sure. I guess only a selected few can get the fame for it. Like maybe if I'd have jumped on when the iron was hot when it first came out, oh hell yeah, I probably would have gotten some shit. I probably would have gotten a couple good views and maybe a subscriber or two. I don't know. But like I said, I'm not gonna drop no more Elden Ring videos. For now on, I'm just gonna focus on doing the videos that I enjoy, and as well maybe someone else will enjoy. But it doesn't mean I'll stop posting Elden Ring videos. Maybe I'll drop a few videos here and there, a few boss battles that I've gotten into and shit. Because I still want to, share my experiences with everyone, even if hardly no one watches. But still, I still want to share my experiences. Okay. Well, this wasn't really a rant. I'm not upset about it. I mean, because it is what it is in the business of YouTube. So, like, if I'm not the first brother to live stream a new game that drops, then I'm pushed way down in the algorithms and shit, and people won't even know about my channel like that. So, like I said, it is what it is, what it is, what it is.
That time a 6-play drive, and it's capped off by the Browns touchdown.
Oh.
Coons on now to kick this one away following the score. The return man here, Dwayne Harris.
Oh.
And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
No more pass plays. Fuck that. No more pass plays.
Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
I'm gonna try to run this shit. Fuck that.
Here's the former 7th-round pick, Rashad Jennings.
Oh, damn it. I forgot to stiff it. I forgot to stiff my arm. Fuck. See, I kind of like this Madden. Maybe this was the better Madden before they cut the servers off and shit.
Space up front, really well done.
They come up in an offset eye. They run again with Jennings. What a spin. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
No.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Oh, fuck this. Let me try this one time. I don't like doing pass plays sometimes, because every time I do a fucking pass play, motherfuckers intercept my shit.
Manning gonna try and throw on third down.
No!
That time, and he's gonna go down. Christian Kirksey with a big-time sack on third down.
Damn it, you sack Manning. How you sack my bro Manning? And what's wrong with the referee? What the fuck?
He wants a sack, he got it.
Why are the referees having stutters? What?
On now is Brad Wing to kick it away for the Giants. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. The Giants defense working their way back onto the field now. And last time out they got scored against. Their offense hasn't given them any help to this point. So maybe they need a stop here.
A stop obviously would be nice. Not critical at this stage of the game. But one of the things that you want to find out from your defense, are you really ready to play? After giving up a touchdown on the last drive, let's see if they have a little bit better spark, a little bit better bounce in this series.
It's a shame I can't play multiplayer, man. I really wanted to play against somebody.
They begin with a run by Crowell.
No, you don't.
Nowhere really
Stop
to go
it.
there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Crowell.
Stop it.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So he runs it for 1 yard, then no gain. I don't know that you go back to that well here on third down.
Yeah, I don't know that you do as well, but if you want to get the ball to him, if you want him to have it, maybe you get him into space and throw it to him.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on third down and 9. On third down, Griffin. He goes down.
Nobody's home, bitch. Nobody's home. You was ready to throw that in the window, but nobody was home. Boom. Look at that.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble.
Boom. My boy Collins is getting it. Boy Collins is hot. He's hot. Hell yeah. Bro, it's hot.
Here's Andy Lee now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Browns defense getting ready. Their stay on the field last time was short-lived with a 3 and out. See if they can get some more of that.
And ordinarily, you want to be on the field playing, right? But 3 and out, that's almost gold to a defense. Get to the bench, get some rest, turn the ball over to your offense.
We'll see what they can do here. See if they can force another 3 and out. They'll begin the drive with Rashad Jennings. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And a look at the offense that is hoping to put some points up in bunches here in this one. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Jennings. And he's brought down. Giving this one up to
Still got the first down.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Still got the first down. Fuck out of here. Still got that first.
Football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
This is Jennings. He finds some open field here. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
Fuck,
it's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Now it's Jennings. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. And here's the starting crew defensively for Cleveland.
If your day involves blocking Danny Shelton, you better pack lunch and dinner. It's an all-day job.
I wonder what the commentator is. That commentating is pretty good in this one.
They come up in an offset eye. Here's Jennings. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Man, fuck that. I'm about to run it. I'm about to run that shit.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Time running out here on the play clock. They run for it with Marine.
Oh! 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 Hit it! Go! Oh, go!
Before the snap here, we've got a timeout on the offense. It's their first of this first half, and they'll get together and talk this one over.
So that was good.
So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout.
I should go for it. I should try to make...
Josh Brown now for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied.
Yeah, good. I would have went for the 2-point conversion, but nah. Because usually I fuck them shits off so tough. I remember one time I did some shit like that, and I think I was playing the Super Bowl, and I wound up trying to get that shit.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2.
And like as soon as I was about to get that shit, I'm trying to go into go right through the middle and shit. Bam! I got caught. And it was the Super Bowl I was playing in. I forgot what Madden game it was though, but I remember shit like that back in the day.
They created a very short and not too sweet stint for the offense by getting them off the field that fast, but it set up their own offense, gave them a little spark. And they took it downfield and scored.
Now the question, can they do it again? Let's see. A first down carry now for Crowell.
No, you don't.
And he's going to get
stop
hit
that.
at the line of scrimmage and driven back.
Now, let me stop getting cocky. Like they be getting it. They be sneaking in with them pass plays. They be getting lucky sometimes with them pass plays.
Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. Again, it's Crowell. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a couple on the...
And you know what? I do remember them shits back in the day. Even a Genesis shit back in the day, you can knock helmets off your player, and you can even injure them. Like I do agree with some YouTuber videos, sports videos, be talking about. Salt Drink TV, matter of fact. Check his channel out because he's pretty good. He knows his shit about sports. I can't front.
Now Griffin. He finds Coleman. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down the 44-yard line.
When my bro, the Bronx Arcade, put me onto his channel, I was like, hey, this dude knows his shit. And Angry Joe, actually. Both of them, my bro and Angry Joe, put me onto his channel. So, I highly recommend checking out his channel. It's pretty good.
And they built that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And Griffin gives to Crowell. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Crashing in from the end there, not to disrupt the pass game, but to disrupt the run game.
Yeah, I love the distinction, too, because the good defensive ends, they can do it all. Set the edge in the run game, make sure that no one can move it that way, and, of course, rush the passer. On that play, use his speed to get there in the run game.
They'll run it again with Crowell. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
Defense sinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Now it's Griffin. Screen play. Johnson. The good pick up there at 22.
Did he just fall? Wait, did he just fall? Oh, surely after play.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play call. Since that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback.
my God, he just basically felt. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hold up. Wait, but how do you fall? He wasn't even near him. What the fuck, bro? Really? You gonna pull that fucking horror movie shit? What the fuck, man? Y'all know how in the horror movies the chick always runs and shit and be like, "Oh, I fell," and then be like, "I fallen and I can't get up." And then now, come on now, what the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is, man? Get the fuck out of here off that bullshit. Get the
That's when you're
fuck
thinking
out
about
of here
running
off
the
that
screen and using that
bullshit.
pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Shit, they almost hit a touchdown anyway. Once they hit this next one.
On the counter, it's Crowell. And
No.
he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
Ah.
A touchdown apiece here in this first quarter of play. 7-all is the score. Back to MetLife Stadium in just a moment. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a second and short yardage.
Sorry. I'm just gonna take a brief little smoke for a second. Maybe I can find some news to talk about. According to the Washington Post, Dying Light 2 I'm thinking about Dead by Daylight. Dying Light 2 developer Techland has a 5-year plan of dismemberment, new story DLC, and more. That sounds interesting. I heard that new WWE 2K shit, I heard that shit is fire. Like, I heard that shit is so fucking good, man. It's so good. New engine, redesigned engine and everything. The moves. I'm hoping I get to play that next time for my next live stream. If I do, I'm hoping I can like import all my superstars, my created superstars over to the 22 roster. Because if you can't, that shit is whack. That shit will be whack. Like I said, and by the way, this game is like, oh shit, 15 minutes long. I didn't realize it was 15 minutes long. But yeah, like I said, tonight's video gonna be a pretty short one. So, like I said, because since I can't play multiplayer wise, what's the sense?
Griffin gives to Crowell on the draw. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
The previous play was a nice run, so they came back with the draw. I think they were trying to fool the defense into thinking they would throw the ball and wanted to run it again. Unsuccessful, but this team is definitely showing they want to keep it on the ground.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll come out in the pistol. From the gun on 3rd down, Griffin. Blitz coming.
Yeah. Blitz that bitch. Fuck out of here. Give you the sack, baby.
On the play, and it'll be 4th down.
You got some money? Cause I just got the sack. Got the sack for your ass.
What a running start right back to
Give
the
me your
backfield
money.
for
I
him.
got the sack for your ass, bro.
To get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really,
Look at that.
difficult. You're asking a whole
Look
lot
at that.
anyway, but when he gets
That's
that
what
kind
you
of a start
get.
and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Travis Coons on now for the Browns field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And Coons connects on this one. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
Coons back out now to kick this away after the made field goal. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown.
Like I said, don't get me wrong, I love sports.
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
I think they're adapting to my play style now. I gotta stop doing that.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play,
yeah.
and it was
Shit.
over in a heartbeat.
It was on my ass right there, man. What the fuck? It was on my ball sack right there. I normally don't like doing pass plays, but I mean, let's see if I can get lucky with a pass play.
They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Throwing is Manning. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe
no! Come on, he had it!
3rd down.
The fuck, man?
Like
come on.
There, I think that he was thinking about running.
I think I was supposed to hold it. That's what it was.
And that led to a big drop.
I think that's what it was. I was supposed to hold the button. Wait, what the fuck was that? What was that? Wait. No. No. What was that?
3rd down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Here's Varane. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Fuck that.
And there's a run to be happy with.
I'm about to run that
solid
shit.
Yardage.
Fuck
He'll
that.
take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Fuck that shit. I'm about to fucking bet it all on one.
So here
play.
we go. The offense is going to stay
Fuck
out
this.
there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Come on.
They do go for it. It's Manning. Larry Donnell the target, and he's got it. So certainly an interesting call there. And Charles, they just handed them a gift. Going for it there.
Wait.
That's
No.
the field inside the 24.
Yeah, sometimes you think you've got plenty of time in a game, so you take a little bit of a crazy risk. This goes in the category of a crazy
Oh, that was
risk.
that
Yeah,
bullshit.
I'm giving you 3 on that one. But how about on the defensive side of the ball? To see them come out, line up, and decide to go for it there.
Nah, he wasn't gonna get that
There's
far.
no way we're giving this one up. We're gonna turn the ball over.
Nah, bro, you can't have that.
And they did the first part of that. Now they'll be looking to add those points with great field position.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively. A good start there on 1st down.
That gave them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on 1st down. I'm not sure they could have had a better call there for the defense. Blitz was called,
Eat that.
and they're setting up for a draw. When you're blitzing, you're likely to beat them to the
that.
punch because they're going to take a little extra time to set up. Talk about the offensive line. In this case, you'll get into the backfield before they can get set up.
From the gun, it's Griffin. Finding Gabriel complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taylor Gabriel with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now Kuhn's on to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone.
See, this is why I don't play sports games too much. I get too aggressive with this shit. Yeah, I get too fucking aggressive. I mean, I guess that's pure emotion from, football fans and shit, but shit, nah, I get too invested in this shit like I'm playing Elden Ring.
Kuhn's on now to kick this one away following the score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now the Browns get ready as they head back out there. And they had a great 4th down stop last time that set their offense up great. Offense able to score. So offense probably over there saying, hey, do that again.
Exactly what they're saying. That's working together. That's being in tandem right there. Stop them on defense. Offense gets great field position, rolls in and puts points on the board. I think you're exactly right. Can you do it for us one more time? We'll take it.
They'll try and do it again. They begin the drive with Jennings on the ground. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Halfback throw.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes him back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And
come on.
The contact made the ball roam free and brings
come
it
on.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
And they're going to try for the 4th down conversion. Manning and the offense staying put. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Manning going to throw. Looking for Cruz.
No!
It's picked off. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Joe Hayden.
You see what I'm fucking talking about every fucking time.
Interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that
They're
easy,
about to
right?
whip my ass,
Take exactly
bro.
what
Yeah.
happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure
They're about to whip my ass right now.
Having scored the last time out.
Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the
Big
passing
emphasis.
game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Hopefully next time, maybe I'll try to see if I can get Madden 22, so I can get back into it. Get into the multiplayer aspect of Madden.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 36.
Like hell, that's the main. I think that's the one of the few reasons why people play Madden, not just for the play, regular football, but, play some online football with somebody.
They stay on the ground. This time it's
No, you
Johnson. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
That draw play got blown up by the blitz of the defense. Ordinarily, that's exactly what you want. You want them to blitz, and they go past you, and you go past them for a big gain. But in this situation, they hit him at the worst possible spot, right exactly where you were running the draw, and he got in there and got him.
Travis Coons on now for the Browns field goal. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And Coons connects on this one. It's good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us want to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit. Taking it over in a sudden change situation and shutting them.
Coons back out now to kick this away after the made field goal. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They start the drive with Jennings.
Damn, man. It's like they know I'm about to pick that play. It's like, nah, he about to pick that play. So pick that play. He about to pick that play. Get that play.
They've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Jennings. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Yeah, it looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Now Manning. Cruz has it over the middle. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Here we go on 4th down with Madden. He's got Cruz complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Give me that shit.
As they convert on 4th and long. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
Give me that shit. Hell yeah. Give me that. Yo, how they all grouped on his ass.
But they're trying to show extreme confidence.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. They come up in an offset eye. And to give this time to the tailback. Oh, heck of a move.
Man.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 12. And that'll be good for a...
Well, let me see something, because I'm trying to figure out how do I, like, press, how do I turbo, like, how do I press speed and shit. Let me see. Yeah, let me check my game controls. Let me see. Oh, okay, R2 is the sprint. Alright. And I think I realized that shit when I was doing some moves before, and when I was running up in the first to catch the touchdown and shit in the first quarter. Speaking of which, I am sorry about this. I really am. Talk amongst yourselves. BRB. I have to go use the potty. Okay? I am sorry about this. If I had a toilet in here where I'm at, I would use it and still be playing a game. But I don't. So I have to run. BRB. Stumble recovery. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, I am back now. Whew. Sorry about that. So I had to use the potty instead. I'm good. All right.
Giants first. They come up in an offset eye. And he'll give it here to his running back. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. It was Joe Hayden, the former Pro Bowler, that came up to get him down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
What the heck?
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
I don't even remember picking a play. Oh, fuck this shit.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth. They're going to try and throw. And he finds a man with a cross.
Yeah!
And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. That one good for 21 yards. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down.
Hell yeah, give me that shit. Give me that fucking conversion. Hell yeah.
Can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And now a first down following that long gain. They'll run here with Vereen. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you've got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
Toss play to Jennings. And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
There's so many times during camp and practice that you get bored as a player doing regular drills. But how about that shed and skate drill right there by the linebacker? You do it each and every day. Get the blocker away and get into the backfield and make a big-time tackle. That's what we just saw.
And that is
no!
Incomplete. Larry Donnell, the one he was trying to get it to. And now it's fourth down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Over the middle here to Donnell. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And this Browns defense stands tall.
Damn.
You feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now a handoff to Crowell. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now Griffin on 2nd down. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman.
Yes!
Now a loose football. Coleman lost it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Yes.
I've seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. catch the ball, you know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And New York set to take the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout.
And now
we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Three yards to go on second down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Well, he stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Throwing now is Manning. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Yes.
That one good for 21.
Get it, Eli. Get it, Eli. Get it, Eli. Get it, Eli. Get it, brother. Get it.
Run all the way, play fake, working
get it.
On 4th down.
Fucking get it, Eli.
Because of the down and distance situation.
Get that shit.
You've got to respect the run. You show them play action.
Damn, Cruz caught that shit. Yeah, Cruz. Yeah, Cruz. Eli with that fucking mean ass throwing on.
Catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Shit. Eli with that mean ass throwing on, bro.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance, and it's a tough, tough job to contain them.
Now Manning. And he's got it.
Yeah! Fuck yeah!
In the final seconds of the first half.
Yeah.
The Giants able to get this back within a touchdown.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Touchdown. I know we've got a game now.
Yeah, I think anytime you go to the second half, you know, just 1 or 2 scores, you feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
And I think for most teams,
you know what?
go into the half
I know I shouldn't go for it, but I'm feeling
kind
kind of cocky.
It's much more,
So,
all right, guys, let's just play a little bit better than we did in the first half.
And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. Eli's going to throw. And no, it falls incomplete.
No!
So the Two-point conversion, no good.
He had the ball,
He had time to set
though.
up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed,
That was that
near the goal
bullshit,
line, on a
though.
two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Wait, what? Come on.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Big mistake here by the kicker, kicking it out of bounds.
The one that drives coaches crazy. Keep it in the field of play and let your guys cover.
Now Griffin on first down. He's going to float this, and this will be caught at the 30. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Now all of a sudden, now they want to fucking use our strategy.
So
Now they want to use our strategy because we was one throwing the fucking ball on the first and second play and shit.
From the right hash, this from 45 yards away.
They betting no.
And Coons connects on this one. It's good. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry.
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Giants are behind right now, but the home crowd should give them a boost. The Browns have looked good on the road and will just try to keep the ball rolling in the second half. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Early in the first quarter, the hurry throw would be picked off. Mingo's in position, and he's the one who comes away with the ball. Offense out now following the interception. Pass coverage will break down here. And that goes as a 15-yard touchdown as they put the first points on the board. Fourth down at the 43. Vereen's able to get clear of everybody. And this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. We're brand new at 7. Browns have it at the 27. Griffin's on target here, and it leads to a touchdown, pushing the lead to 10. Giants line up at the 18. Here the pass is completed into coverage, and it's caught for the score. The Giants trail now by just 7. Final moments of the first half. RG3 finding his mark across the middle of the field, and it's going to end up going for a gain of 32.
Some bullshit.
That'll do it for us here at EA Sports Studios. Let's get back out to Brandon and Charles for the call of the second half. Brandon.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. A beautiful fake. And not a good return here. He is brought down at the 7-yard line.
So many times during the course of a game, Brandon, the special teams actually helps out their offense. Not in this case. They did them 0 favors with that return.
And the Giants ready to come out now. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They come up in an offset eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on third down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, They're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Damn.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on them all game long.
They do go for it. It's Manning. Cruz has it over the middle. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Down 2 scores. I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. It didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience, when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Griffin. Just a
Get back,
1-yard
bitch.
pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Get back. You ain't gonna get that, bro.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Play fake to Johnson. Now here's Griffin. And that is incomplete. The tight end, Gary Barnage, the intended receiver. And it's 4th down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And Coons connects on this one. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So making 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives have bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
This one fielded at the 5. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. New York set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game. That I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defensive hold up their end. But that was a great example of what we've been told from the time we first put out pads as little guys in the backyard. Effort will be rewarded if you keep giving it. And how about that run? Broke through a couple of tackles, refused to go down, legs churning. I like what I saw there.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down. They come up in an offset eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That play never got off the ground because of the defensive front. They owned the offensive line, which allowed the linebackers to see their openings and run straight to the ball. That's why that play just never had a chance.
Here's Jennings on the toss. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He lost 2 there. And it's 3rd down.
There's so many things that go into playing the position of linebacker. Some of them are actually subtle. Doing the drill work that you do all the time in practice and carrying it over to the game. Get rid of blockers and get to the ball carrier, knock him down for a loss.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And they'll add a DB in the secondary here on 3rd and 14. On 3rd and long, it's Manning. Out on the right, this is Cruz. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up.
Why do I keep doing that?
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Here we go on 4th down with Manning. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Why do I keep doing that? I'm not trying to press. I'm trying to grab the ball.
And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Well, they've clearly
That's
made
like the same thing I do in basketball. It's like every time I get the ball and I pass it, I don't know why. I'm weird with basketball. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why I do what I do in basketball, but I do it. It's weird.
Guys that just stopped them. How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
I'm gonna push that shit back.
Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Gun. About 3 yards there to the 27th. Damon Harrison, the one on the stop.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 2nd down, here's Griffin. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
I'll be damned.
Cleveland. Corey Coleman, 26 yards. And the Browns add on to their lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly.
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of agree. I'm not gonna say I don't suck.
Then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their
What
speed
the
sometimes,
fuck?
like this instance, can take them into the end zone.
I'm not saying I don't suck. It's just that I haven't played football games in a long time. Just come on, man. What's that
Coons on now to kick this one away following the score. Here's Harris to return it. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll take this up past
Hit
the
it with
20
the
and down
juke.
at the 22-yard line. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
And that was a big-time play by the defense because everything was set up for the offense to be successful. Nickel package, you run the draw, you expect to get a big guy out in space on a smaller defensive back to block him. That didn't happen on this play.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna go for it.
So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Manning. And he's
No!
This will be a Brown sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Here's Manning to throw. He's got Cruz complete.
Yes.
23 yards on the pickup. And on
Yes.
4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going.
Well, how about
Yes.
that? I'm a little bit incredulous there. 4th and very long, and they decide to go for it, and what a play to pick it up.
Yeah, what does that do to the defense now?
Somewhat demoralizing, I would say, but they don't have time to hang their heads.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Oh, he bowls over him. And a cutback, right sideline. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 39 that time.
Damn.
Well, plenty of credit has to go to the guy carrying the ball. He broke the tackle and gained the yardage. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the defender's bad. They're not going to make 100% of the tackles all the time. Even the best in the game will miss one occasionally. The key is not to let it snowball and miss tackle after tackle. On that play, credit to the offense, but that doesn't make the defense bad.
And now a 1st down following that long gain. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Give
him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And he'll give it here to his running back. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. To throw, it's Manning. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
The Giants will look to Josh Brown for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And Brown missed it. Off to the left. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense...
That's caught at the 25. A big play that time for Cleveland. 45 yards. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
I didn't mean to
Nice
pick
job there,
that.
Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion. You know how we get focused at end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So how about that one, Charles? We haven't seen that in a while, the illegal forward pass.
The quarterbacks get so much leeway on this play that you're right, Brandon. It is very rare that we see the call come out for a legal forward pass.
On third down, Griffin. He finds Coleman. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now in the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's kept...
Now look out, Griffin hit, and he lost the football.
Yes.
And this one will be brought
Oh,
back
come
to
on. How you
22.
fucking stumble?
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Rashad Jennings trots back out there as he gets set to go. After some early struggles running the ball, they've really picked it up. Early it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now all of a sudden the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence, because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the running game early, especially for an entire half, it really makes you retreat a little bit, but not this group. They always have the confidence. If they just get their assignments down, they get in sync with their runners, and off they went. Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
They come up in an offset eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Trying a little razzle-dazzle on third and short. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He loses 4, and it brings up 4.
As a defender, you're eager to be involved in every play. So when the action goes away from you, a lot of the times you run after the ball. But in this case, what a terrific job by the defender staying home and taking care of his responsibilities.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Manning going to throw. Cruz has it over the middle.
Yeah.
He will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Not only is the slant route really difficult to cover, it's a real staple play for an offense on a 4th down because it's a quick-hitting play. Get the ball in the hands of the quarterback right to the receiver.
And the receiver has to be ready because that thing's coming
Whoa,
on a rope.
I saw that shit.
And they'll go on the ground. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. A strong running. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here at
It's not in the
Life
game.
Stadium. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So they run it on second down. Now let's see what third down brings here for the offense.
This is the final call.
On the run, here's Vereen. So a good spin move, but not a whole lot to show after as he's taken down. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They come up in an offset eye. Now Manning, gotta have this one. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Barkevius Mingo in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down.
That's some bullshit. That was some straight bullshit. Like I said, tune in tomorrow. I might do a returning video for Friday, but if not Friday, maybe Saturday. I don't know. But if anything, I'm definitely gonna be dropping some brand new videos this weekend. Wait, I should have played Final Fantasy tonight. Not tonight, but probably next week. I'll probably jump into some of that again.
They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. We get a look now at the Giants' defense as they file into position. And they forced that fumble the last time, and when it happens on a previous drive, you kind of get thirsty for it to happen again.
No doubt about it, because the person who created the turnover or the takeaway, he's getting the gold star. He's going to be the one we look at in film session and go, way to go. Everybody wants that praise from the coach. That means the next time out, that you want it to be you.
Do they still hand out gold stars?
You know, amazingly enough, it's the simple things in life that motivate these guys.
A sticker, just a little gold
That's it,
sticker.
a little helmet sticker in college.
Yeah, put it on
in
your
the
fridge.
NFL, put a little gold sticker on their scouting sheet. Things like that. They love that stuff.
Makes them feel good. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
J.T. Thomas, the linebacker, there to stop him.
I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football.
At least let me get one more
because
fucking
you have the
touchdown.
ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Caught, left side, it's Barnage.
Fuck out of here.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in his game.
I'm running past him.
Offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time
I'll
and
go
time
this way.
again,
Fuck this.
he's come through.
Coons back out now to kick this away after the made field goal. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Eli Manning and company getting set here as they head back onto the field. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
There's that man again. It's complete. Give him 22 on that one. And it'll be a New York first. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
Second down.
Wait. Let me call a timeout.
Following the run.
Because I fucked up. I didn't mean to pick a pass play. Even though I got lucky with that shit. But I didn't mean to pick a pass play.
And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play.
I meant to pick a run play.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on third down. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
This is Crowell. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Call it a gain of a couple there as it'll leave him with a 2nd and just 3.
Pardon me, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Offside, defense.
Fresh set of downs here.
How am I keep getting... Oh, come on.
Here's a give to Crowell. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. On the run, it's Crowell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Great play there off the end. Question, Charles, in a 4-3, You hear about the D tackles a lot. What's the role of the ends?
What they want to do is control the edges of the defense. And you always hear about an offense talking about setting the edge in the running game. Well, the defense wants to do exactly the same thing. In the defensive end, often against an offensive tackle, sometimes a tight end, they can't let themselves get hooked and let a running back get outside. Because if they do that, that hurts the integrity of the defense overall.
My man, the encyclopedia. And now the offense operates in the red zone.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, giving them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field. You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now they'll throw it with Griffin. This will be caught at about the 3. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Come on.
Taylor Gabriel from 13 yards out. And the Browns continue to roll. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Coons on now to kick this one away following the score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
And they'll run it here. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 1, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
I don't know about you, partner, but I'm rubbing my eyes after that play. Did we just see that runner not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense. It does happen occasionally, even against the best running backs who are having big days.
Throwing is Manning. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free.
I gotta stop passing it to this motherfucker, man. Fucking Cruz ain't getting shit.
When people are trying to tackle you
and I'm fucking grabbing this shit.
Bottom line is, that's a pass he's got
I
to
know
have,
I'm grabbing it. No, fuck that. I'm going for it.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. To throw is Manning. He's got Cruz complete.
Yes.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
And that's a big pickup on the 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
Man, fuck this shit. I'm not going to I'm trying to wait for this shit.
They come up in an offset eye. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Fuck, bro. What the fuck, bro? Come on.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Stays on his feet. He won't go down. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
So after a run like that, I will guarantee that the head coach is saying to himself, maybe even over his headsets to the rest of the staff, what was that all game long? We needed that. That's the type of run we planned for going into the game. Didn't get much of that, but let's move it forward. Let's build on it, get ready for the next week, and let's go play.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Now a handoff looking right. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
So while the offense has had a big day, no one on that side of the ball is excited about seeing a loss like that. Their goal, to make every play positive. And when you have a bad one like that, your next goal is to not let it spiral into more.
No!
Brown's pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. John Hughes in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Manning. It's complete to Cruz.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And a big face mask penalty here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there, and that can hurt you as a player.
They come up in an offset eye. Now a handoff here to his running back. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell them, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Barkevius Mingo in that time on the tackle. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Quan Williams. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. He's now thrown 4 interceptions, and I hate to mention this, but he's a guy that has twice thrown 5 in his career in a single game.
Hard to believe, isn't it? And the tough part is, playing in this NFL, you don't normally just back off totally from throwing the football, do you? So the potential exists for that 5th one to occur.
Oh, man.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep. Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
All right, so 1st down, 5 yards to go. After the penalty, it's Crowell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
It looks way too easy right now. 2 carries, 2 straight 1st down runs.
2-minute
The
warning.
eyes are carrying the legs to the proper hole, but they're being created by an offensive line that has the leverage game going for him right now. Lower than the defensive front, creating space, and he's finding it in a big way. Gotta love what they're doing on offense right now.
Damn, man, we ain't getting nothing on the fucking field, man.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, come on.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Another good run there, and now we're seeing an offense that's imposed its will on a defense. When we talk about that all the time, what does it really mean? It means that the guys on the offensive line, they feel like they can do whatever they want. They're in the huddle saying, run it again. Give us another chance to smack someone and create some space. On the defensive side of the ball, not only have they imposed their will against you, you're almost powerless to figure out what you're doing there, but you got to keep your spirit up at the same time, and they're taking that too.
It's really no surprise to see them running the ball here. They've got the lead, not much time left. They just want to keep the clock moving, and they can win it right now.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
You got three down.
That's all right.
Crowell shreds the tackle. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking
And
on
with
offense.
that,
They
that's
can't help
it.
but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
And with that, I am done. I am done for the night. Like I said, check me out this weekend. I'll have some brand new videos for you on deck. And tune in also for the week ahead. I don't know what I'm gonna have for the week ahead, but let me just focus on this weekend and, like I said, focus on some brand new material. All right. So as always,
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
And with that, I just want to know one thing. When do those people in the football games, the ones who always paint themselves and shit, and they paint their face and shit to look like their team colors and shit like that, when they paint themselves, not only do they paint their junk, and not only do they paint their junk, do they paint their butthole too? Like their whole ass and their butthole as well? Because that sounds kind of weird. Shit. And as always, don't forget to stay up in my socials. My Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at @ThatOneJuicyGamer. And my Patreon and my Story Fire. Alright? So, good night. Stay safe. Don't forget to wear your mask and gloves, social distance, all that good stuff. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, post me a nice comment, and any of those you'd like to see, something to make you laugh or make you giggle. Don't forget to look to the left or the right. Alright? So, thank you for watching. I hope you had some fun tonight a little bit. I mean, shit. I was trying to win. Like I said, this is the reason why I don't play sports games very much anymore. Because what's the sense? And definitely now, what's the sense of this shit? Because the EA servers ain't working no more. So what's the sense of me playing this shit? Fuck, I gotta get think about getting Madden 22 or something if I ever come back to another sports game, another football. I mean, all right. So that's it. I'm done. To anyone who watches this video, thank you for watching. Good night, and later. Now, excuse me. I think I'm probably gonna watch some HBO Max. I don't know. It's still early. I'll probably watch a movie tonight. Probably something good. I don't know. All right. Later. And don't forget to subscribe and stay notified.